And his tag team partner, from Montreal, Quebec, Canada, weighing in at 205.
Rusev has been impressive since making his WWE debut at the Royal Rumble in January 2014.
Yeah, and if you remember, it took 4 guys to eliminate Rusev from that Rumble. That's how tough he is.
Wants to score big.
Incoming!
Oh, they couldn't find a home for that one.
Well, it certainly wasn't due to a lack of trying, Michael.
And so what's the story here for Sting?
Definitely looking good so far. Hasn't taken too much punishment up to this point.
3.
The human body can only absorb so much of that.
Well, the trick sometimes when you get outside the ring is survival. The match becomes almost secondary when you get near all these dangerous objects. Rusev is known as the Bulgarian Brute. His strength is superhuman, like a supervillain. But it doesn't end there. It starts there. Rusev's athleticism means this 300-pound monster moves like a cat. I don't know if anyone can stop Rusev.
And his tag team partner, weighing in at 323 pounds, Kane!
And there's the bell. These guys are going to be very aggressive. You know they're going to use any means necessary to go home with a win.
Quick thinking to avoid that. Look at that. Now that's acrobatic.
That reminds me of my... And what a reversal from Sting.
And into the cup, and he escapes with a kick out.
Just when you think Rollins is down, he pulls something from his bag of tricks.
So what?
The shoulders.
And the shoulders up in time.
Well, as long as it's up before that 3 count, that's all that matters. Did you think that was going to put away Seth Rollins? I sure as heck did.
You're talking about someone who has all the talent necessary to become one of the all-time greats.
Seth Rollins leads a quiet life away from the ring, but his love of sports entertainment began when he was 3 years old. Rollins' father and grandfather took him to see his first WWE show at the Wharton Fieldhouse in his hometown of Davenport, Iowa, and that's when it all began. And his heartless attack continues.
Oh, man, this is getting tough to watch. He's got him. It's going to take a lot to change the tide of this one.
Looking to catch him off guard.
Quick ref count.
And it's up. He got the shoulder up.
Sting's not going to go down that easy.
He'll be feeling the effects of that for a while.
Michael, Seth wanted to follow his dream to WWE, literally. Seth traveled to Phoenix, Arizona, so he could see WrestleMania 26 live. With that kind of passion, it's no surprise that Seth Rollins is one of the premier superstars in WWE today. Well, he's got his opponent, and what's he going for here?
This is what makes him one of the best in the business.
What a reversal. Not today, too fast.
If he keeps up this pace, this could turn real ugly real fast. And sometimes that neck pain can be felt all the way down the spine. He makes the tag.
It's no secret Seth Rollins grew up with a dream of being a WWE superstar. Very few people know that Rollins was actually in the crowd at WrestleMania 26. No one knew that just 3 years later, Rollins could make his own WrestleMania debut as a member of The Shield.
Well, you know, Michael, the WWE roster is full of stories of superstars following their dreams to make it to the big time. But few of those stories include a superstar like Seth Rollins, who was actually in the crowd for a WrestleMania. It doesn't get much cooler than that.
And the boot is administered. Never pleasant.
And that's a big foot, too. I'm not sure I can watch this.
Extra slow getting back to his base here.
We might be looking at a broken nose here. Each of these competitors is looking for the slightest hint of weakness in the other.
Well, that's a strategy you have to always have in the back of your head, Cole. If you ever see a weakness in your opponent, you got to jump on it. There is a fury that comes from deep within Roman Reigns. I mean, Reigns enters the ring like it's a battlefield, and he looks to completely wipe out his opponents from competition. Let's face it, Reigns is a beast.
This is a level of destruction no one was expecting.
I certainly didn't expect to see this kind of damage.
Delivering the powerful axe handle.
Ow!
Sting is going up.
Look at this hang time.
Incredible!
We've seen this before. Sting reaching down and creating his own momentum. So much has taken place in this match that if you're behind Sting, and many people in attendance here tonight are, you have to wonder if he has enough left to get the job done.
Michael, Seth wanted to follow his dream to WWE, literally. Seth traveled to Phoenix, Arizona, so he could see WrestleMania 26 live. With that kind of passion, it's no surprise that Seth Rollins is one of the premier superstars in WWE today.
So much on the line in this one, and like they say, on any given night, anything can happen in WWE.
That's something I learned early on in my stay here in the WWE.
Yeah, like the night I beat you.
Yeah, absolutely anything can happen in the WWE. Even that.
Look out!
The back region taking the brunt of the punishment here.
Well, the trick sometimes when you get outside the ring is survival. The match becomes almost secondary when you get near all these dangerous objects. And he might have to do this by himself. His partner doesn't have much left.
You know, Kane, we all have complicated relationships with family members, but when it comes to Kane, there can't be a more bizarre, tumultuous link between siblings than there is between him and his half-brother, The Undertaker.
Oh, man, you're right.
Talk about a family history that's had some ups and downs.
Wow, Kane taking all kinds of punishment here.
He's trying to fight back here. Can he do it? My God. Sting was on a roll and didn't make good use of it.
A part of me will always remember the bloodshed during the Monday Night War with WCW, and that the company tried to put WWE out of business. I don't like Sting, but he has got heart.
Yeah, that family history between Kane and The Undertaker always has made for one of the most fascinating storylines in the WWE. For so long, they were at each other's throats, to say the least. But those few times when they worked together, the Big Red Monster and the Dead Man were an untouchable force.
We've seen some great tag team action over the years here in WWE, and I can attest that this is no different.
Kane is so powerful. When he starts building momentum, it can spell the beginning of the end real quick. He's had many looks over the years, but don't be mistaken, this giant will always have the Big Red Monster burning inside of him.
This guy's just getting worn out.
You know, when it comes to Kane having a, shall we say, slightly volatile relationship with his half-brother, what do you think, King? Do they still get together for the holidays and family get-togethers?
Oh, yeah, right, Michael. How would you like to be a fly on the wall for that Thanksgiving dinner? Forget about the conversation. I don't even want to think about what the main course would be.